Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello. I'm here with my former host daughter, Sophia. Hi. Don't worry, we'll go ahead and drop her YouTube name at the bottom. You can follow her. Don't forget to subscribe
and press the little bell.
This time. So I'm here with Sophia, and as a lot of you guys know, Sophia was our first exchange student. Sophia is from
Sweden.
Sverige.
Yeah, from Sverige.
And so I thought it would be really cool to just do like a question and answer about being a foreign exchange student, and like how much we miss her since she's here. And then, you know, maybe it would be beneficial for those of you who are thinking about being foreign exchange parents, or those of you who are considering being host students and coming over here to America.
All right, let's go.
Tell the people, why did you want to be an exchange student?
I wanted to be an exchange student because I've always loved traveling, and I think it's interesting with different cultures, and I love meeting new people, and yeah, I just thought it sounded like an interesting thing to do.
Follow-up question would be like, why did Tyler and I even want to host foreign exchange students? And I think I touched on this like briefly when I introduced myself, but Tyler really has a passion for being in the lives of older children and impacting them in a positive way. And I love being a high school teacher. Like, that is, like, I know I couldn't teach little kids. I'd punt them bad boys through a wall. But I actually have a fear of like having a foster child who is of the teenage age in our house. And my fear isn't because like I don't like them, but my fear is that I don't believe that like I am a strong enough person to be able to give them what they need. And so I felt like a really cool compromise would be to host foreign exchange students. And as Tyler and I were having this conversation, we like randomly got an email that said one of the host students for the coming year was without their family. They needed a new family. And so I brought it home to Tyler and I said, she really needs a family. I think we need a bigger family. I had no idea who she was or anything like that, but Tyler said yes, and here we are. Yep. 3 years later. 2 years later, you're right.
2 years later, yeah.
2 years later.
Yep.
Next question. What was the favorite part, your favorite part of your exchange year?
My favorite part of the exchange year was living in your house, spending time with you. So my favorite part was spending time with you, getting to know you and everyone else, and like getting like to be a part of your family, and just meeting new people, and like travel. We did a lot of traveling, and that was so much fun. I got to see a lot of like states and go to different places. Also just being in America, eating fast food, like going to movies and like all this normal stuff that is like a really big thing, because they're like so different from Sweden. So yeah, just like living in America.
Living the American dream, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Our favorite part of Sophia's exchange year was definitely traveling. Since then, Tyler and I have grown up. I think that's like the best way to put it. Tyler and I are like super wholeheartedly committed to decreasing our debt, and I guess essentially increasing our wealth. And so we don't spend any money on our credit cards anymore, which means that we don't do a lot of the things that we did while Sophia was here. But I think that like it provides a different experience. Like, we got to travel the United States, essentially the world, because we did end up going to London and Ireland with Sophia. We got to do all of this traveling with Sophia, which was absolutely awesome.
We got to eat at all fast food restaurants and all restaurants like all over. Right,
we like eating was our thing. It was like we were food connoisseurs. Yeah, and
this is where we should post a picture of us. And
we'll show you a picture of us with some fatties, and then a picture of us now, since we again grew up and got our lives together. What were your favorite things to do with us, like while we were here, besides traveling?
I don't know. Probably just spending time together, because I thought that we just like we still do have a lot of fun together, and I think you're just like it was just a perfect match, and our personalities go very well together.
What did you call it? What was the Tinder thing?
The super match.
We're super match.
It truly was a super match. So I'm just like really happy that our paths crossed, and now that we have like a growing relationship.
Yeah. What was our favorite thing to do with Sophia? Being inappropriate, that's what Tyler would tell you.
Yeah.
Tyler and Sophia literally were like brother and sister. Still are. Like brother and sister the whole time they were here. And so I got to play mom and tell them to grow up all the time. And as much as it may have sounded like annoying, and they must have been like, oh, Davlin hates us. Like, it was actually a lot of fun. And I think that was my favorite, because I think that laughter is like a key piece of, I don't know, enjoying your life. And I don't think that we laughed as much as we did that year. In fact, like, because we were so inappropriate in life, I actually caught a whole handful of Sophia's butt playing the bean dip chili scoop game. So, you know, all good things. Like I said, we've grown up. Another
good part, or like one of the best parts with my exchange here, was absolute Riddick. He is so adorable. He's so cute, and I love him to death. He's just so amazing.
And you were really worried that he like wasn't gonna like remember who you are. He knows who you are.
Yeah.
He loves his
even though he sometimes prefers other people.
Well, he always prefers other people.
Oh, that is for sure.
It's just something you learn to live with. What do you miss most about America?
Obviously you guys. And then
I gotta let it kick it. I'm just kidding.
I mean, number one is like you and your guys, like your families, and just doing all this basic stuff together, and like just hanging out, I think, because since we're like pretty close in age, it's just like we just have so much fun, which I don't like. I do have fun with my own parents, or like my Swedish parents, but they're not like, you know, the same age, and we can't do like the same things. So just that, and you know, a little bit like fast food, even though, you know, it didn't treat me very well, but I do still miss it though.
I think what we miss most about having you here is probably the relationship that we had, because in case you didn't know, we have two other foreign exchange students. We have our host daughter Laura, who is living in Denmark. Laura,
hi,
hey girl. And then we have our current host student Serena, who is from Italy.
Hi, Serena.
Hey girl. She's upstairs. But I think that you build very different relationships with each of them, and so in missing Sophia doesn't mean that we don't miss Laura or don't enjoy having Serena here, but I think just like having you here and spending time with you is something that we miss the most. Like, if we could just like keep you all and just keep adding to you, we would be like children collectors.
That would be really nice,
and we would enjoy that.
I can just live next door.
Yeah, we'll just buy all the houses that are for sale on our street.
Exactly,
because apparently people don't like living by our side. What advice would you give a new exchange student? So this is a two-part question. What advice would you give an exchange student who is just like coming to America?
I know that people say that they should like say yes to everything, and I think that you should say yes to everything, because I didn't do it, or like I didn't not do it, but just like I kind of regret that I didn't talk to more people, because like I was really comfortable with like, you know, my host family and then like the few friends I had, but I just still wish that I would like spoken to more people and just like talking like and gotten to know each other, I guess, or getting to know more people. So that's probably just like say yes to everything, do everything. You won't regret it, and if you regret it, you probably won't.
At least you can say you did it.
Exactly, that's the point. And yeah, that's probably advice. And just like if there's something you don't like, I think you should just tell people and not go to other people and tell them. So like if there's something like a problem with your host family, you should tell them and then like see if you can fix it, and not tell like your friends, and so they tell other people, and then it just like becomes really bad. I think. Yeah.
Being respectful and honest is like core. They're core pieces of me. Like all of my students will tell you, if you're honest and you're not disrespectful, like I can love you forever. And I think that's just a big part of like living in another person's house is being able to honestly and respectfully say, hey, I don't like it when you do this, or I don't like this, and then, you know, finding a happy balance from there. If I was to give advice to a host student that was coming to America, I think it would be very similar to Sophia's. Like, you're literally only here for 10 months, and while 10 months may seem like a very long time, especially if you find yourself in a position where you enjoy your host family, you enjoy your school, you enjoy where you're at, that 10 months feels like 10 days. And so you want to, you know, this is like an experience that you won't get any other time in your life. So you want to make sure that you like live your life to the fullest in that 10 months. And so say yes as much as you can, go meet new people as much as you can, and definitely like do American things, because we're a special group of people.
And like, don't care about gaining weight, because most people will, and like I think you'll like that you actually try all these things and then go back with, like, you know, a little heavier.
We'll show you again the picture of us during our fat years.
Yep.
And then how we look now.
Because it will be worth it. You can just lose that little pounds that we gained.
Weight can be lost, and then you feel much better after that. Like, you feel like you really accomplished something.
You really do.
And we all know I'm a fatty. I don't work out. I like to eat, but your girl makes some real life choices after that picture.
Yep. We actually did a race during my exchange year at 5K.
Tell us about the 5K,
it was
Sophia.
So we were practicing for like a few months probably.
What did practice look like?
We went to the gym and you were walking on the treadmill. I was hanging out with Riddick, and then we just ate a shit, and then we went to the race. And yeah, got us through it. But
did you run the race?
I did.
Did I run the race? Your girl walked. I did run like the last 50 feet.
And you still got the picture in there.
Oh, and I got a nice little picture and a nice little thing that says I did it.
Sure, I still wear it.
Yeah. What about somebody coming to live in my house?
Somebody come and live in your house, then I would say be honest, obviously. Respectful, obviously. Like, be open-minded. So like, if you think we should try something new, then you should try something new. Don't be like, no, I don't like it, because that's boring. I would just say, like, try to like open up as fast as possible so you get like the most out of your year. It's like, don't be like shy, don't sit in your room all year. Come out, spend time with them, get to know each other.
The couch is so comfortable. Why would you sleep in your room when you have the couch?
That's true. They have the most comfortable couch ever. So yeah, just like be open-minded and just want to spend time with you to get to know you.
And if you don't like us and don't want to spend time with us, tell us you don't like us, because honestly, we would much rather you enjoy your year and enjoy your year with another family who can provide for you like what you really wanted your year to be like, and rather than just sit here and hate your life. Because honestly, you're gonna hate your life, we're gonna hate our lives. It's gonna be a terrible 10 months. Let's get you to where you need to be.
Exactly. Because even though it feels like it's a good match in the beginning, it might not be, and then it's better for just you to be honest and then just go live somewhere else.
Hopefully, yeah.
It'll be better for everyone.
And you'll likely be going to my school. I won't hold a grudge. My kids will tell you. I don't hold grudges. You can still come chill. Okay? I might just be a better teacher than I am anything else. From like a host mom standpoint, and inviting you to live in my house, obviously, like, my biggest thing is please be respectful, and please always be honest. And you know, you and I are not going to agree all of the time. Nope. You and my husband are not going to agree all the time, but what makes it awesome is that we can talk through those things and find a solution. I think that Tyler and I are reasonable people, and we understand that you spent a lot of money to be here, and we want your money to be worth it and things like that. Also, don't compare your year to anybody else's year, because each year presents new challenges and new experiences and things like that. And so, like, I think that there are things that like Laura and Serena have done that you didn't do on your year, and then obviously there are things that you did on your year that they
exactly, and you can't compare, especially not to the ones that have been living in the same host family, because as you said, every year will be different, and it's not good like walking around being a little grumpy over that you didn't get to go to California. It's not going to happen every year.
And we ask each of our host students at the beginning of the year, well, even before the beginning of the year, honestly, like when we're matched and we can talk, because I get so excited. Like, send us a list of things that you want to do. Like, tell us like what are the top 10 things that you want to do while you're here in America, because then that helps us like budget and plan for your 10 months here, because like I've said a number of times, like we truly want you to enjoy your time here. But if you're like, I just want to enjoy America, you know, I just want to be there.
That's
maybe I think you enjoying America is sitting on my couch eating cookies, because that's how I enjoy America. But like just little things like that. And just know that like this, like hosting foreign exchange students is a huge part of who Tyler and I have become. We've been hosting foreign exchange students for 3 years now, and we've only been married for 5. So obviously a big part of our lives. And know that once you come in, you don't get to go out. So Sophia will forever be a part of our lives. Laura will forever be a part of our lives. Serena will be forever a part of our lives, regardless if they like it or not. I'm just gonna be like that annoying mom that's like, hey, how are you?
And also show that you're grateful and thankful, because like they do this for free. They do it for your sake, or like for you, and not for the, like a little bit for themselves too, but like, you know, they spend money on you and they just want you to have an awesome time. So like, be grateful, show that you're thankful, and all these things. But
I think most of all, like, I think why Tyler and I continue to host is actually not for us, it's for Riddick and for Riley, because if we're being completely honest, we weren't going to host next year and we were just going to focus on Rid and Rye, and then Riley was like, hold up, wait a second, I didn't get to vote. And she actually was a huge part of picking our host student for next year, which is a secret.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. I don't think you can say that.
Yeah, I can't say it yet because we're not matched yet.
But we know about her. Oh, we know about, oh yeah, her.
We can say it's a girl, because Tyler's not mature enough to have a boy.
That'd be all bad.
All bad. All bad. I'd have like 7 kids. I would have to live on like wine. Wine in the morning, wine in the afternoon, wine when I go to bed. But anyways, we're super excited to have her. But that's all you get to know. But
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And I will do a video where I introduce you to my new host student. Hopefully here in the next couple weeks. But thanks for being here for the last 10 days.
Inviting me. Thank you for having me. It was so nice.
And thanks for coming to my channel.
See you another time.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Hit the like button
and the little bell.